welcome to this sprinting interval training sit workout. We're gonna do the warm-up, then we have 5 different no repeat sprints where we are just gonna work for 30 seconds and 2 minutes full recovery in between. When we have completed those 5 rounds of the sprint, getting all short of breath, sounding like a train uphill, something just like your heart is beating like a drum, we have a short water break, and then we're going to continue with 5 different kind of Pilates exercises. One of you suggested that we could do Pilates at the end. Of course, I'm always open to different kind of suggestions, so as long as it just fit into my concept of working out the smartest way. So no equipment needed today except for a good set of shoes and an exercise mat and just your own wonderful working body. We're gonna do the warm-up, the 5 different kind of sprint, the 30 seconds on, the 2 minutes in between walking around, and then 5 different kind of Pilates exercises where we are working for 1 minute and 15 seconds to get ready for the next ending and making that final part with the stretching at the end. So what's not to like? You get everything in one. I will show you modification along the way. Do take care of yourself. Do focus on doing the best you. Focus on getting short of breath. I am guiding you, so if I stop to guide you, it's because I want you to do the very best. If I were to do this on my own, I would not be able to speak. So that's what you should think about, not being able to speak within those 30 seconds of pushing yourself hardest possible. Enough talking, let's go for the warm-up. You got your equipment and we are ready. No warm-up, no workout. It is so important that you get yourself ready both in head and in your body when you are gonna push yourself hard as possible. So starting out by just moving your right leg in front and back again. Using your arms and just make your, start little bit by little bit to get affected on your breathing. You know, chin is in, chest is up, engage your core and your pelvic floor. And let's go for the opposite leg. So stepping forward and back again, just showing you from the side so you know what to do. Forward and back for a final 4 and 3 and 2, and let's go with right leg but go to the opposite side. So right leg front and back, moving arms forward and 4, chin is in, 3 and 2, and we're gonna do a little of a chasse and we're gonna go to the opposite side. A slight bend in our knees. Let's go for another 4, 3, keep your arms moving, 2, and back to center with your right leg, 4 and 3, 2, and opposite leg. So forward and back, tapping forward using your arms so it's not just your lower body. Going back to your right leg, but we're gonna go sideways. The same, but just moving to the side, opposite leg, 4 and 3, 2, and changing to right leg one more time, 2 and 3 and 4, opposite leg, 4 and 3, 2, and coming in and walking out here, right and left, lifting arms up, get up on your toes, up on those high heels, swinging your arms, engaging core, and come back on your heels. Toes are coming up. Yes, this could be a little bit of a challenge of your balance if you're not used to this. Engaging the muscle in front of your lower leg and coming back up on your toes. Feel your calf muscle and engaging and squeezing. Come back on heels. Keep moving those arms forward and back. We are just gonna go on an ordinary walk. We're gonna tap it out right and left. Pushing arms in front. Keep that chin in and that chest up. Pushing kind of in the center. Turning and warming up your spine. We're gonna push it a little bit further up towards the ceiling. Reaching up. Still do that movement with your lower body, pushing, and as you get your arms up, you start getting affected on your breathing. Come back into center, pushing forward, reaching out, squeeze that glute for 8 and 7, 6, pushing in front, and final 4, 3, 2, and back in here. We're gonna go with a straight knee back here, not a kickback with bended knees, but straightening your hip, your knees, engaging a little bit more with your glute muscle. Keep those legs going. We're gonna go for a single arm, single, single, and both. Double up, single, single, both arms. Legs are just gonna go single, single. Squeezing, engaging muscle between your shoulder blades. Pulling it back. Both arms coming back. Yep. And a few more here. Squeezing, glutes, upper body, squeezing, squeezing. And we're gonna stay here, squeezing and lifting up. Back, straightening arms. No hyperextension. So back we go. Reaching up, pushing, center, on top, center, top, and 4, reaching, 3, pushing back, 2, and lifting up, and 1 more. Go in for a circle, bring it out to the side, and we're gonna go up on our toe, twisting around here. Up on toe and around, so not do the twisting in your knee. You're gonna do it up from your hip area. In front, out to the side. Front and side, yes. Few more on each, lifting up, and 1 more on each, lifting and into center, and do some circles backwards, twisting, and do it the opposite way around here. So in front, twisting, and just like sitting in a kayak, moving that core, pushing in for final 4, 3, 2, and get into a little bit of a jog on the spot. Moving your arms forward and back. And we're gonna go sideways. And we're gonna come back again. Chin is in. And back to the side, moving up and down, using your arms. And 1 more round going out and coming back into center and kick it out. Great. So we got a little bit prepared in our body to do the sprint. And if you have forgotten, we are gonna go for 5 different non-repeat, different kind of exercises during those 30 seconds with 2 minutes recovery. The first one we're gonna go for is a jump squat cross feet. Going in here, crossing feet. Make sure that your knees and toes are pointing same direction. If this is not working for you, you could either go with a normal jump squat up and down, or you can go in and out, whatever fits you. You're gonna push yourself for 30 seconds, 2 minutes for recovery, 5 sprint in all. The countdown is gonna be for 10 seconds as always. So get ready, push your buttocks back, easing off your knees. Only 30 seconds. Get ready, chin is in, and cross those feet, helping with your arms, bouncing into that position here. Bring your arms back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Or you're just gonna go in and out with no crossing, or you can just stay put out here if that is better for you. Only 1 round of this exercise, 8 seconds, 2 minutes recovery in 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we are. Yes, you're gonna walk it around, and you are heavily breathing. Your body's doing all different kind of things to recover, and you have 2 minutes for that, walking around. And shortly I will show you the next exercise. So keep in mind those 5 rounds. Keep in mind only 30 seconds. I know when I work out on my own, it's all about a mindset thing. If I know I'm only going to do it for 5 rounds instead of 15, I push it even harder. And that's what it's all about, pushing that intensity up. Yes. The next one we're going to do, you still have 1 minute and 10 seconds. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be a shoot up. We're going to bring your hands up on top of our shoulders, chin in. We're going to push our buttocks back, and we're gonna kick our feet forward. So if this is not working for you, do some high knees, or maybe you want to do that jump squat, cross feet, or jump squat in and out as we just did before. So when we do a 5 round of non-repeat exercises, you can always bring those in. That makes it the best results for you. You should always look at your safety and the quality and what you get out of it. So it all depends on how long you've been doing this kind of workouts. It should never go and be easy, but mindset wise, it will be easier along the way. If you just started, it will be easier because you get used to this kind of work. 15 seconds for that shoot up, our second out of 5 rounds of sprint, not sprinting over a field, but just doing different kind of exercises affecting our breathing. 5 seconds, chin is in. You're gonna push your buttocks back. And you're gonna keep those arms above the shoulder level, so pushing buttocks back, inhale, exhale. Just look down on the ground so you're not affecting and bothering your neck. Pushing yourself, only 15 seconds, and you can always do something else. Just stay consistent and push yourself for those 30 seconds while knowing that you have 2 minutes of a walkabout in 4, 3, 2, and walk it around. Inhaling, exhaling, settling in. And just as uncomfortable as it can feel while you do the 30 seconds, it is a great release when you have those 2 minutes in between. Yes, walk it around. 1 minute and 35 seconds. So the next exercise we're gonna do is gonna be high knees, where we are moving from side to side. So you can always do just high knees on the spot. I don't want you to trample over the couch or a chair or something at home, but else if you have the space, we're gonna do the high knees, boom, 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 going from side to side for those 30 seconds in your 3rd round of your sprint. 1 minute left. Yes. And it's always great to hear from you when you put a comment below how it is working out for you, how you can feel that this is doing you good on long terms. Some of you have had some kind of illness and you came back and you did it and you have set your mind to get back into life and back into shape. It makes me very, very happy when you write me things about that. It's all about getting the most out of life, being grateful for what we have. 20 seconds, we have a tendency, that's how our brain works, to always look at the negative side things in life, but we should certainly try to turn around the focus on all the good things happening around us, like you just being here with me all over the world. 5 seconds, high knees sideways, 3, 2, and let's go. Inhaling, exhaling, and if you don't feel like you need the 2 minutes in between, sorry to be the messenger, but then you need to work even harder. Moving your arms, getting those knees up. Inhale, exhale. So you're gonna keep moving. Go, 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 go. 10 seconds. I'm right here with you, pushing you, and you're gonna keep going because you only have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and you completed. I'm certain that you did. 2 minutes. Inhaling and exhaling. Just walking around, and we are gonna get ready, and we are actually gonna do some plyo twist for the next one. We're gonna go in here, twisting, twisting, jumping forward, twisting, jumping back, twisting. You can always go with an ordinary plyo twist here, or you can do some twisting here, but if you want to challenge your mind and your body a bit, you're going to jump forward, do a plyo twist right and left, jump back, do it to each side. So just walk it around. 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, you have 1 minute and 5 seconds. I forgot that 1 minute. So just walk it around. If I didn't guide you here and stop now and then, I would definitely be aware of if it was 1 minute or 2 minutes left, or none minute at all. 48 seconds. Inhale, get settled in, reaching in and exhaling. So now we got those 2 sprints left. We have 30 seconds before we're gonna go with that plyo twist front and back, and you can always do it on the spot. We just need to do that kind of variation now and then. Good for your mind, good for your soul, good for your body, and it all connects in at the end. So 12 seconds, jumping forward, plyo twist, jumping back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Turning, pushing it forward, back, inhale, exhale, using your arms, pushing your buttocks back, keep going, pushing, or you can just do it on the spot, or you can go into an ordinary twist here. 10 seconds left. Up with those arms, up above head for extra, pushing it, and that's the 30 seconds. 1 left for you to go with, and that's gonna be lean back kick, where we are leaning back and we are kicking up. You can always do it with a bounce in between, but do remember, this is your final one. Zip, get focused, targeting on that final sprint before we're gonna do some Pilates right after. Inhale, exhale. So 1 to go. Lean back kick in 1 minute and 10 seconds. And I'm so happy that you're here, that you actually take your life and make it your responsibility. I do understand why some people are going on that kind of diet medicine or whatever it's called, where you're just gonna do that injection and then you're not gonna do anything else. But do be careful. I do understand why some people need to and do it, but do be careful. If you don't exercise along the way, it's gonna be a very bad battle for your body. You lose fat tissue, I know, but you definitely you lose your muscle tissue as well if you don't exercise along taking weight control medicine. So maybe you're here because you're in some kind of way of your journey, but please make sure that you do the strength training along the way. 5 seconds, lean back kick. 3, 2, and chin is in. Arms are moving up, and we're just gonna lean it back and moving those arms up. Inhale and exhale for your final round. Keep those arms and legs moving. Lean it back a bit. 15 seconds. Yes, kick it forward. This is your final one. You're doing great. So finish up doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we are. Great. Get some water. And we're gonna go in for that 1 minute work and 15 seconds in between. So just to finish things off, I do know why some people need to take that weight control medicine. My only message is that I do know in Denmark, actually Denmark is the one who started this kind of medicine, and I do know that it can be so helpful for a lot of people. But just promise me, if you have taken it yourself or know somebody, make sure that they know that they need to do that strength training. If you lose like 30 pounds or 10 kilos, it is all different kind of tissue that you lose, and it's gonna be so hard to return not taking that medicine when you don't exercise, because your muscle tissue is what keeps your metabolism going. Yes, okay, that kind of went a little bit sad. That was not the purpose of it. So we're gonna go for a first Pilates exercise, 1 minute, 15 seconds. We are gonna go with a single leg stretch. So you're gonna put your right arm behind your head. You could, as the ordinary Pilates exercise, go up here and do that pushing in with the single leg stretch. But if you have an issue with your neck, then you can just put your hands behind your head. You can also go with bended knees instead of straightening it out. So that is gonna be exercise 1, single leg stretch, activating your core. And that's a real classic Pilates exercise. Then we're gonna do a double leg stretch and so on. 5 exercises, 1 round, working 1 minute and 15 seconds. And then we have the stretching at the end. So lean back, pushing your lower back down. And you're gonna bend one leg and you're just gonna push the opposite. So here we go, twisting and pushing that lower back down. Keep your chin in when you get up and away from the exercise mat, connecting with your core area. It's getting a lot easier to keep your head up here. So twisting and pushing in towards that leg coming up, so you can kind of like feel that you are pushing out, but your leg want to stay in. That's what you're gonna connect with your core and pushing it back here. You can always go with your hand behind your head if instead of straightening out. So pushing it. It should not be your neck that takes up all the attention. Pushing. 15 seconds, go. Push that lower back down. Squeezing. And we're almost there with 6 seconds left. 15 seconds for a break in a few seconds. Yes, here we are. Now we're gonna go with a double leg stretch. We're gonna round ourselves in here. We're gonna go out and bring it in. You can always ease off your neck by having your hands behind here. So we are gonna go in, screeching, double leg stretch, pushing in and out. Just doing it in an easy manner. Make sure that you feel and you connect with your body. Pushing your lower back down, reaching out. If this is too much, you can go back to single leg, or you can just go tapping down here with your feet into the exercise mat. And of course, you can go with your hands behind your head here. So reaching for your heels and come back and support your head. Just make sure that you can feel it all working in your core area. You're gonna engage with your pelvic floor as well, inhaling and exhaling, so you can go all the way through this exercise. 10 seconds, chin is in. Pushing it out, bring it back in again. And here we are. Yes, we're gonna turn around a bit and we're gonna do a swimming exercise. So we're gonna go up, thumbs are pointing up, and we're gonna go up here for a swimming. And up we go. Nose is pointing down, feet is elevated, arms are elevated, thumbs are pointing up. You can always turn this into a diagonal stretch, reaching up here instead of staying up here. But make sure that your nose are pointing down, easing off your neck. So stay up here, just lift yourself up using your glute muscle, using the muscle around your shoulder belt, and you're just gonna keep go up and stay up here. You know I know it's 1 minute, it's a bit of a long time, but it's only for 1 round, so keep it going. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep going. 15 seconds. Reaching up. Swim on land here for 8 seconds. Feel your way, connect with your glutes, muscle along your spine. 3, 2, and turn around. We are going for a 100, so pushing that lower back down, and we're gonna stay up here. You can of course Keep your hand behind your head, just shuffle between. So up we go, pushing that lower back down and lifting up your shoulders, engaging and connecting here. And if you lift your shoulders up, if you're kind of like down here, it's hard to keep your neck up. But if you lift your shoulder blades up and above here, then it's a lot easier to keep in contact with your neck. So pushing it here, up we go, pushing that lower back down, squeezing. You can always go with a little bit more of a bend in your knees to ease off your lower back. And of course you can go further out to a little bit more of a challenge, but you can also keep a hand behind your head. And you're only gonna do this for one round. You have 15 seconds left and we have one more exercise. So keep it up here, 10 seconds. Keep it up with your ab muscle in the game here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and back down here. The final exercise we're gonna do is gonna be a roll up. Starting with our arms up, pushing our lower back down, reaching up to our toes, sitting up in a nice manner, rolling back down, back again. Let's go. Pushing lower back down, engaging your pelvic floor, reaching for those toes, shoulders down, up in a straight position, rolling down again. If possible, your feet stays connected. If this is not possible, you can go up, arms in, hands in, reaching forward, and the same thing going back until you get stronger. So this is all about core work. I do remember when I took the Pilates education many years ago, I remember that our teacher told us that this all came from Joseph Pilates lying at the hospital and wanted to do some exercises in that hospital bed. I'm not sure that you can do all these kind of things, maybe this one, but I think some of the 25 Pilates exercises are a little bit hard to do in a hospital bed. But anyways, a good set off to do something when you're at the hospital anyways, if possible. Yes. Yep, that was the 5th exercise, completing with 5 classic Pilates exercises. If you never done Pilates before, then now you know what it's all about. I do have different kind of Pilates like exercises sessions here on my channel. Just lie down here, reaching up for you to do as well. I have been teaching Pilates for about 20 years or so, and doing the same 25 exercise just bores me out. So I always mix it up with different kind of exercises. Bend your right leg, push it over, and do that universal stretch here. You came to the end with the stretching part. So what I'm saying is that you can find Pilates inspired exercise session here on my channel as well. You can go and look for it, search at the search area, and you can find it. And that could be good on, you know, easy days, resting days, to do some kind of stretching or Pilates. But if you do Pilates correctly and you really are focused and engaged, it can be kind of a hard work as well, even though we don't get short of breath the same way as we do when we do sprinting. Opposite side, but you know my mantra, always do different kind of things to keep your body guessing. Reaching out with that arm, chin is in, opening up in your chest, your back, and around your hip area, glute area. And bring knees back into center, turn it around and push your buttocks back towards your heels. Get a nice stretch. Inhale, exhale, up on your hands, slowly lowering down and come back again, forward, do a dynamic stretch, get a little bit of a stretch in your ab area, your core, bring it up here, strong arms, pushing it back again, 2 more, slowly down, going a little bit further, and come back up here, up on your toes, up on your feet, moving back here, hanging out and engaging, and go all the way up, back into center, opening up, and let's finish with 4 of the good ones. So inhaling and exhale, and again, inhale up, exhale, and 2 more. Bring it out, and 1 more, reaching up. And thank you for joining me. Until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy, stay strong, take good care. Bye.